Welcome to My Body Fits. Today I've got a brilliant little full body workout that you can do in under 16 minutes with a little bit of extra time to include the warm up and the cool down. Hi, I'm personal trainer and kettlebell coach Mel Anderson. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started today, don't forget to download my free stretch and rise videos. These short and simple daily movement routines will help you get rid of those niggling aches and pains, bring back your energy and help keep your body moving. Simply follow this URL or click the link in the description to download and keep them. Now today's workout is suitable for all levels as we're using these easy to follow non-ballistic kettlebell exercises. The hand-to-hand deadlift with bent rows, then the goblet squat with strict presses, and we're going to add two different styles of planks to each set. Now you can do this whole workout with just one bell, and you're going to base the bell that you use on the presses and rows. If you haven't learnt these exercises yet, I'm going to do a teaching set nice and slowly before we jump in, so be sure to follow that. If you're okay with these exercises, you can just go ahead and jump straight into the main workout, which is going to be 20 seconds work with 20 seconds rest. We'll take a minute rest between each set and we're going to complete 2 sets of each in total. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is your nice slow walkthrough of the exercises, and then when we get into the main workout, we're going to put a timer on it. So, hand-to-hand deadlifts. So if you did my last series, you'll remember about deadlifts, which are a hinge of the hips. So we're pushing our hips back, okay? So starting position for the bell is right in between your feet. So the handles are lined up with your ankles, okay? Don't be too far back here. We want to be right over that bell. So it's literally directly underneath your legs, okay? Pushing your hips back, softening the knees. And we're going to keep a nice straight back while we're doing this. So we don't want to sort of round our back out. We don't want to be picking the bell up like this. We want to push the hips back and stay nice and straight, okay? So hinged the hands back, hinge the hips back. With one hand, I'm going to grab hold of the bell. The other hand, I'm going to keep here with lots of tension. I'm not going to let this just go all floppy. I want to use this to help me stay sort of straight, okay? So when we pick a bell up, whether it's here or up here, and you've got a weight on one side, one of two things is going to happen. Either you'll get pulled towards that weight, or you'll overcompensate and pull yourself more this way, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab hold of the bell with one hand, but we're gonna keep this one locked in with lots of tension to help us stay straight and not be pulled to one side. So this is what it looks like. Hips back, hands on the bell, and just stand up. Keep the bell exactly the same position. Tap, and up, and tap, and up. You'll be doing that for 20 seconds and then you're going to swap hands. Other side. And tap and up and tap. Okay, good. So the rows that we're going to put together with these ones, exactly the same movement of your lower half, and you're going to pick the bell up in the same way. So let me just show you here. So hips go back, you're going to grab hold of that bell, you're going to come to this position here. You're not going to stand up now. The bell handles are this way. When you row, you rotate up, right up to your ribs, and back down. And row, and back down. Other side. From here, this is your start position. Up, and down, up, and down. I'm just going to show you that from the side. So what we're aiming for here, when I push my hips back like this, I can feel my hamstrings engage, okay? So I'm looking for that feeling in my hamstrings to get started. So I'm staying right here, row up and down. So my whole body is staying still in that position. Okay, now if you do this and you start to feel a little bit of a kind of ache here, just stand up, shake it out and get back into it. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so in this sequence, we're going to do what's called a Hardstyle plank. Let me move this out of the way. So you're going to come down to your mat, forearm plank, okay? So we're going to go here. Now, I want you to make a fist here, but not really, really tight. Just hold your fist there like that. Push the toes out. Get yourself settled into that position. Once you're there, think about pulling your elbows and toes together. So you're creating masses of tension. My body's shaking already. Whew. Good, that's that one. Okay, good. So, set number 2, we're doing goblet squats and strict presses, okay? So, starting with your bell in between your feet, we're just gonna sort of clean it from the floor, okay? So from here, pick it up and transfer your hands to the side of the handles. Find where your sort of stance needs to be. Mine needs to be a little bit wider to get down there. So from here, we're going to take a little breath in. We're going to come down. We're going to pause and we're going to come up. We're not rushing through these. So this is what it looks like. And okay, from the side, what we're looking for when you go down is nice straight back. Don't let the shoulders curl in. Don't let that bell pull you forward. Use those big muscles in your back to stay nice and straight. Stand up and down and stand up, okay? That's that one. And then a strict press. So if you're very new to kettlebells, we're going to do what's called a cheek clean, okay? So we're going to grab the bell with one hand, feed the other hand through and safely bring that to this position. Now, very important, that's my phone going off there, sorry about that. Very important, we want a nice straight wrist here, okay? So this happens a lot, this is quite common, a bend in the wrist. You want to curl those fingers forward, we want a nice straight wrist. You'll see in a lot of videos, people holding their kettlebells out here. Connect your arm to your ribs. Keep it really nice and close. This hand here, we're going to make a fist. So we've got lots of tension transferring up through to here. And then a little sniff in. And a nice straight arm directly above your shoulder. So not out here, not back here, and not forward. Directly above your shoulder. And then bring it back down and the elbow connects to your rib again. So breathe in. And connect and connect, okay? Good, I think that's everything on that one. Then the plank for this set is a push-up position plank. So you're gonna come on down to the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck in the toes right underneath there and just find that position. If you look in between your hands, that gives you a good head position. So we don't want our head here because that tends to bring your backside up. And we don't want to be looking up because that tends to let your hips dip. So push the floor away, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs, hold it there for 20 seconds. All right? Okay, we're ready to get started. Let's get into the main workout. Okay, we've got our water ready, got our kettlebell ready. Let's get our body ready with a little bit of movement. So starting at the top, we're just going to roll our head around in circles and then back round the other way. And just keep doing this. Figure out for yourself if it feels better having your eyes closed or open. This can make you feel a little bit dizzy sometimes. So you just figure that out for yourself. You don't have to stand like an Aggie person while you're doing your hands on your hips. I don't know why I'm doing that. Relax. Round again. A few more times here. I can literally hear like my neck. Oh, making so much noise doing this. Okay, from here, chin to chest. So pulling the base of your spine, the base of your skull here, think about pulling that up towards the ceiling as you bring your chest down and then look up. And again, have a little play around and see if it feels more comfortable with your eyes open or closed. We'll do a few more like this. And then roll the shoulders. Big, big, big rolls. Nice and slowly. Try and make them as big as you can. Nice big circles. Couple more here. And then forwards. Nice big circles. Okay, let's go with the arms. Take those arms up and round. Up and round. Keep going. And again, I can really hear like lots of grinding in my shoulders doing this. Good, good. All right, we're gonna just rotate around, okay? We're just gonna do that in a nice relaxed way. So let your arms just kind of fling around your body, and then you can start to turn your toe inwards, bring the whole body into it. Good, a few more like this. Good, good. All right, bringing it back to standing still. Feet are about hip width apart here. We're gonna do some hip circles. So pushing your backside back as far as you can, round, across that side, forward, and round to the other side. Big, big, big circles. And then round the other way. Opposite direction. Good. A few more here. Okay, then from here, we're going to lift one leg up, so knee up as high as you can. Take it round in a circle, and then back and stretch. Bring it back. Okay, so here, round, back, and stretch. Nice. Round, back, and stretch. Pushing the hip forward so you're feeling that stretch here. Okay, here again. And stretch. Oh, nice. And again. One more on each side. Good, good. One more on the other side. Really opening these hips up. Good. Nice. Okay, and then from here, we're going to reach up. Nice big breath. And then we're going to take hold of this wrist here and then pull the arm over. Nice curve in your spine. Push your hips towards the other side. And then opposite side. Good. Let's do it again. On each side. And then reach up. And then we're going to roll down. Keeping your knees locked out. Try and let your head go as far down towards the mat as you can. And roll up, nice and slowly. Let's do that little sequence one more time. So over to the side, over to the other side, and again, reach up, and roll down. Roll up. All right, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into the main workout. So it's hand-to-hand deadlifts with rows and a hardstyle plank. Then it's goblet squats with strict presses with a push-up position plank. 20 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. We'll have a minute rest at the end of each set. And we're gonna do 2 of each of the sets. I think that's clear. Okay, I've got my timer ready. I've switched my phone off. Make sure you've got plenty of water and lots of space to move. Starting off with hand-to-hand deadlifts. Ready? Here we go. So hinge those hips back. Think about keeping your back nice and straight. Lots of tension in the opposite arm. 4 seconds. We can get one more in. Go on. Yeah, good. All right, 20 seconds. So the 20 seconds is time to rest, but keep moving. Keep your limbs moving, shake it out. But it's also getting ready and getting prepped for your next exercise that's coming up, okay? So we're going in for rows, standing over your bell. Hips back in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just going to do one side at a time. That's halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bell down. Good. So we do the deadlifts, right hand side, deadlifts, left hand side. I'll show you what the chair's for on the next go round, okay? Good. 5 seconds. Back to hand deadlifts. Ready? Here we go. And. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So the chair I've got here, if you find it quite hard to stay still with your body, you can lean the hand on the chair. I'll show you how to do that on this go round. 5 seconds. So hinge, one hand on here, and you're just going to stay here with your hand on the chair. Just helps you stay in the right position, making sure that the hips are pushed all the way back and your hand is coming up to your ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Bell to one side. We're going in for our first plank. We've got 10 seconds left on the rest, but let's get down and get ready in that position. So I'm going to take my forearms, make sure they're parallel, get ready, and off we go. So into that nice strong plank position. When you're there and you're set, elbows and toes pull towards each other. You can probably hear, because I'm quite close to my mic now, you can probably hear my breathing shaking. 3, 2, 1, take a minute rest. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go, so set yourself up with the bell in between your feet, ready for the squat. We're gonna pick those bells up, or that bell. Ready? Down we go. So we're going down slow and controlled, holding it, and then push up. And, so no rush. I've said this before, it's not a hip class. Slow and controlled. And down. And up, good. Bell down nice and safely. Shake it out, keep moving. 10 seconds. Okay, get ready, we're gonna go pressing on the right side first, okay? So we're gonna bring that bell up to position, ready. 5 seconds. We can get 2 more, come on. Yes. Bell down, nice and safely. Shake it out, keep moving. Back into squats. 10 seconds to go. Okay, let's get that bell up and ready. In 3, 2, 1, go.
halfway.
Done. Shake it out, keep moving. Ten seconds. Getting ready for left hand strict press. So hand under, curl the other hand under, bring it safely to here. Wrist, elbow, here we go. 5 seconds. We can get 2 more. 1 more. Yes! Okay, bell down nice and safely. I'm going to put it just off the mat. We're coming down into our push-up position plank now. So we've got 10 seconds, so come down ready. Getting those hands underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers out, lock the elbows out. 3 seconds. Ready, go. So look at the floor in between your hands. Push the floor away. Avoid any sinking like this. We want to be strong. Push up, be strong. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Excellent. We've got a minute rest. Grab yourselves a drink. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left, so bringing that bell back into position, prepping, ready for your hand-to-hand deadlifts. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds. And done. A little extra one there. Shake it out, stay nice and loose. Getting ready for our rows. Use the chair if you need to. Okay, ready. Hinge the hips. 3, 2, 1, and. Three seconds, and down, shake it out, stay nice and loose. 10 seconds more, hand to hand deadlifts, get ready. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. Starting with the opposite hand this time. I always tend to start, a lot of people do, start with your dominant hand. You should switch that up every now and then. Train your brain as well as your body. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Okay, 10 seconds, standing back over your bell, ready. Rows on the opposite side. I'm going left hand now. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Five seconds. Shake it out. Getting down on the floor. Ready for our Hardstyle plank. Okay, let's get down and get ready. We've got 10 seconds. Forearms down. In 3, 2, 1. Set yourself up nice and strong, and then pull elbows towards toes. 4 seconds. All right. 1 minute rest. Grab a drink. Okay, we've got 10 seconds, so bringing that bell back into position, ready for the goblet squats. Let's pick the bell up, ready, and off we go. Pause a little bit longer, I rushed that a little bit, and hop, good. Down, hold, hop, good, and shoulders back, keep that back nice and straight. Oh, one more, come on. It's going to go slightly over, but excellent. Bell down nice and safely. Keep moving. Strict press is up next. I'm starting with my right side. Okay, let's get set up. So, hand under, hook the other hand under. Bring it into position. Wrist, elbow, off we go. 3 seconds. Good, bell down. Stay nice and strong, stay nice and loose. Okay, goblet squats up next. Let's get that bell into position. And off we go. 3 seconds. Oh, come on, one more. I always feel like I want one more squat. Shake it out. Getting ready for, I'm going with my left hand next. Strict presses. Okay, let's pick that bell up. And off we go. 5 seconds. Good, good. Bell down. Put that over there. We'll use this little rest to stay nice and loose. And then we're gonna go back down to the floor for our push-up position plank. Hands underneath the shoulders. Spread those fingers out. Lock in the elbows. Up we go into position. Squeeze your glutes. Push up through your back. So don't squeeze and drop it there. Look at the floor in between your hands. Gives you a lovely head position and keeps your back nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's grab a drink and then we'll go into a nice little cool down. Okay, let's have a nice little cool down. Coming up to the end of your mat, we're just gonna reach up with a nice big inhale and then exhale, roll down and just hang here for a few seconds. Just move around, do what feels good. Try and look through your legs. We're gonna walk our hands out halfway across your mat. and then draw your heels down to the floor. Don't worry if they don't touch the floor. You're just trying to get them as close to the floor as you can, keeping the knees locked out. Really important to keep your knees locked, because if you don't, like as soon as I do that, I can't feel the stretch anymore. I'm looking for that stretch up the back of my legs here. So heels down, and then if you want a little bit extra, push your chest towards your knees. Oh, that's so beautiful. Lovely. Walk the hands forward, knees to the floor. Then you're going to sit back on your heels. Widen your knees a little bit. Make some space for you to sink right down. Arms out in front, forehead to the mat. Think about pushing your chest towards the floor and just hang out there. Now, if that feels uncomfortable to get your head all the way to the floor, just bring your hands here and just rest on them. This is just relaxing here. Just relax and breathe, okay? But if you can get your head to the floor and feel that lovely stretch across your chest, across your back there and shoulders. I'm just getting so relaxed I can't even say it. Okay, from here, bring all that weight forward, knees together again, and then we're going to bring the hips all the way down to the floor, pushing the floor away, look up. Now, if you feel a little pinch in your lower back, if you get like issues with your lower back and that feels uncomfortable, just lift your hips up a little bit and that will take that pressure off. But just sink as far as feels comfy to you. Look up and again, just enjoy that, push away. Okay, we're going to come to a tall kneeling position. We're going to put the right foot forward. It might not look like my right foot from where you are, but that's my right foot. From here, I'm going to, see this is me butt back. I'm going to push my bum forward, tucking it under. As soon as I do that, I feel a stretch start straight away in this hip. I want to make sure that I'm stretching my body up nice and tall here. And then, once I've found that first little stretch, I'm going to push my hips forwards and stretch it even more. Oh, it's so lovely. Bring your forearm to your knee, stretching it even more. Take the left hand, so my left knee is down. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm stretching up and away. I'm trying to pull this as far from that knee as I can. Good. Bringing it back, change sides. So now I've got my left knee forward, left foot forward, and my right knee down. So first of all, I'm gonna tuck that under and I'm gonna make myself up really nice and tall, okay? Sitting up really nice and tall on top of your hips. Once I've got that nice position, I'm gonna push my hips forward. So I'm leaning forward. Good, good. From here, forearm onto my thigh, and then just reach up and over. And again, I'm trying to get this hand as far away from that knee as I can. My right knee is down, my right hand is up and over. Beautiful. Bringing it back, take that knee back under, hands to the floor. If they're not already, tuck those toes under. You're going to lift your hips up, and we're just going to catch a little stretch as we walk our hands in towards our feet, and then rolling up, nice and slowly. All done? Well done. Thanks very much for joining me today. Now pop down into the comments and let me know how you got on with this one. And if you're enjoying the channel, make sure that you subscribe and click the bell to be notified when new videos come out. I'll see you next week with some more super simple kettlebell workouts.